Very good evening, everybody. I hope you're okay on this lovely Saturday night. Um, I don't know what we're gonna do. They have various suggestions. What shall we do? So I'm just I'm gonna set up my other mic as well here. But while I'm here, well, while I'm starting, I'm just gonna keep talking to you. So do let me know what you want me to do. I might even pop into the group and do like a little live in a group, a couple of minutes. So you will stay on here and we just sort of include the group and totally beads in and just let everybody know that we are live. You can watch it on Facebook and you can watch it on YouTube as well. You do get a better picture quality with YouTube than what you get with Facebook. Facebook, like at the moment, they've done an update and they really brutally downgrade the image quality. So you do get a better picture on Facebook. Now, where is my TTRS? This is the one I need. I'm just going to put my other mic on because if you once it start get going and if I need to go and get some beads, then I can still talk to you and you can still hear me. So I'm just going to mic myself up. I hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Where is spring? Where is this spring? But we were promised. I really don't know, like what's happening at the moment. Everything is just, I don't know, just taking forever. I just really, really want spring. Had to walk up to the shop this afternoon to get some rice. I was doing some Chinese aubergine for dinner, and really had to. It was really cold. I've had like a big scarf on. Went outside and I felt like it was a bit cold and I came back in. Right, let me know in the chat what would you like me to do or what technique do you want me to do. I know Sarah was requesting, I did put a post up in the group to do resin. I'm not finished with the resin yet because I still need to finish that sample to be able to pour it into the resin. I want to do another couple of coasters. So another couple of, another couple of coasters. So I will have a set of 4s to put in the resin itself. So, are you here? Or am I just talking to myself? I don't see any comments coming through. Can somebody just comment on something? Can you just like say hello so I know that things are working? Because with all this updates on Facebook, I just wonder if there's something happened with my comments. I'm pulling up Facebook right now and I can see you are saying hello on there, but those comments are not coming in here. So why is that? Why is that? Let's just have a look. Just need to figure this out. There are comments. Lucy's saying, so there must be. What happened here? What happened here? Are we not live at the right place? Right, let me see what's happening on YouTube. No, if we are in the right place on YouTube, it looks like Facebook is not linking anything up. I can't see any of the comments, which is not good. It's not good. It's not going to be not good. We need to fix this. Let's go into the one on. No, that's not where I want to go. Sorry guys, this is just but this is hopefully I can fix it very quickly. You know me, I'm so blonde with technology. I can see there's 9 of you on. Let me just mute myself. 9 of you are watching on YouTube as well. I just pulled and hi Ruth, Cindy, Lisa watching on YouTube, and I'm gonna pop back to Facebook and I can see that you are watching on. Hold on. You just heard me twice. I just popped in and in that stream as well. So I'm going to have to hop backwards and forwards to have a look at the comments because I won't be, I don't know why is it not coming in. I'm going to try one more thing. Let me just, I got quite a big monitor, so it's not going to be a problem. I'm just going to put them side by side. So that's not going to be an issue. Let's get rid of that. One second we go. Think about what do you want to do. Like, shall we work with seed beads, crystals, pearls? Shall we work with a shaped bead? I got obviously all the checkmates. I got, you know, all the Matuba ones as well. So I got super jewels. I got all sorts of beads. So do let me know in the chat what you fancy doing. I do have a, if you don't say anything, I'm going to pick up one of the projects I haven't finished and put it down and start working on that one. Right, just pulling up YouTube as well. Where are you? So make this smaller. Ruth is saying Facebook was mess earlier. Yeah, I think they're doing a big update or something. I'm not sure what they're doing, but they are doing something. And it doesn't. I don't understand why. Something. Somewhere is not. Oh, it's going through Restream now. I hope you can't hear Christopher and Simon. I can hear Simon is telling Christopher off for something. Try typing it out again. Not going to be a problem. Let me just close the comments and open the comments window again. Maybe that will fix it. Duplicate short range tabs by. No, that's not what I want. Well, where is it? View. Now I closed it. Now I can bring all in front. No, I don't wanna go there. So I just make it disappear completely. I don't know what I did, but nope, that's not the one. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about this. When technology fails on me, it's so hard to because like at the same time I'm trying to talk to you, and maybe can we play with the release? Yeah, we could play with those ones. As I'm trying to talk to you, I am trying to. It's the way how our brain works. So I am talking to you at the same time. I'm trying to talk to you about something. So I'm entertaining you, and you're not just sitting there like me, looking in the screen left and right and trying to fix things. So at the same time as I'm talking to you, but in the same time I need to concentrate, and I'm looking at in front of me that where is my? Oh, there we go. Camera and effects. So let's bring that. I was on the wrong thing. Comments and reactions. So no comments. No, it's not gonna work. I don't know why. Well, let's abandon it. I will look at. We go old school, back to old school. We look at the comments and everything on the where we usually like on Facebook. So not a problem at all. I just need to make sure I look Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I'm just going to put them side by side. Right. Good evening, Rachel. Good evening, Robin. Ruth. Cindy's saying I haven't been sleeping well. Cindy, I haven't been sleeping well either. Last week on Wednesday, I went up after dinner. It was 7 o'clock with the intention I'm going to have an early night. I didn't go to sleep until 12:30. And then the day after, I went upstairs again earlier, and I thought, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna. Oh no, we had the bead club, and I was in a bead club, and I said to the ladies that, like, you know, I need to go. I need to have an early night. So I went upstairs again, early night, and I didn't go to sleep until 2 a.m. So I don't know what's up with me at the moment, but I think it's the weather. Let's blame it on the weather. So I'm just gonna try to put this. Changing that over, but I'm gonna add this on. So if I do go, like when I go and get the beads, you can still hear me, and you can still no, you can't talk to me. I can talk to you. So there we go. Just mic up. I only thought of this like at the minute I pressed to go live. I thought that I could add a microphone to it, and then we can get started. So what shall we do? What about something with beads and charms? I've got a few beads, so you have to be bit more specific. What beads do you want me to use? There's a few around we can use. So let me know. Well, let me just pop into here. Oh, Lucy's pushing the comments through me there as well. That's great, Lucy. Thank you so much. What would I do without you? I don't know. Oh, there is the pen. Just 1 sec. Right, so when are you going to play with resin? Very soon. I need to finish the coasters, and then I'm gonna put them in the resin, because when I get the resin out, I get everything out. I have to put stuff on the floor, and it's like it takes me like an hour to prepare the room at least. and then the resin has to stay out for like 3 days or 4 days until it hardens. Yeah, Lucy's saying she thinks Facebook did some changes they must have done. Okay, netted tubes. We could do something with netted tubes. I am the same, I can't sleep. Amina is saying, then husband starts snoring so loudly that I can't sleep. You know, sometimes, like my son snores as well, but sometimes when he snores, I can sleep even better. Love your hairstyle today. So Teresa, I'll tell you about my hairstyle in a little bit. Why is it pinned back? And it's probably going to be pinned back for the rest of the, I don't know, at least a month or two. But I'll tell you all about. Lucy's saying, are you stuck with me? I am so happy to stuck with you, Lucy. Anytime, lovely. So I will tell you about super duos and tiles. So what can we do with super duos and tile beads? Super duos and tiles. What can we do? I did want to have a go at using super duos in herringbone stitch. Hi Sarah. Super duos or tiles, Kim is saying as well. Kim is saying Toho beads, I have loads of them, so I use Toho beads for everything. Bugle beads, more netting. We got netting coming up in a bead club again in a couple of weeks. Mesh, I haven't really got much mesh here. Maybe not. I got so much. I'm just looking up over there. Right, I'm gonna grab some super duos because that's came up, and let's see what I tell you what I want to try out with super duos. There, I want to do like a circular stitch with super duos to have like, you know, like we did the Russian spiral, and you can do like a chunkier. Let's do that. Let me go and grab some super duos and we will try that one out, because I think that I had a little go at some of it the other day. Ooh, I know what we're gonna do. Let me just grab the super duos. Hold on. While I'm grabbing the super duos, if I change to this microphone, then I don't have to. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Yes, is this the one? One. Can you hear me tapping? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can't hear me, and then I'll go. Can you hear me? This must be the one. Actually, this is so silly, because if you can't hear me, you're going to tell me, aren't you? Yes, cool. All right then. So, super duos. I have got so much super duos. I have rearranged my stash a little bit, because you know I had, if you've seen when I did the craft room live, I have had like some of the boxes at the bottom, and I changed them not long because I filled up one of those big boxes with beads and I couldn't open it or close it. They were so right. There is the super duos. So I got 2 trays of super duos, and I don't think we need any seed beads for this. We just need the super duos, so we are good. You're very good. Is this microphone better actually as well? Let me know. The volume is low. So is that any better? The volume is on 4. So you're quiet? Yes, we can hear. It's not this one what you're hearing. It must be this external microphone. How about now? Can you hear me now? No, it's not that one. I don't know why I'm doing this. Trying all this technology and then it must be this one. Yeah, is this one. When I tap on it, you can hear it. So this is it's called external microphone. I must have changed the setting in there so it says something different. Okay, so is this? I'm going to talk to you for the next 5 minutes through this microphone, which is a lapel microphone. It's just sort of a clip to myself, and then I change over to the other microphone, and I want you to tell me which microphone sounds better, because the sound what it should be. And let's go down to the mat at the same time so we can look at this beads I have here. And why is that? Well, I don't know. What's happening tonight? What's happening? Everything is failing on me. What is actually happening? So, is the camera on to start with? Sometimes you think something is not meant to be. Maybe this is one of those nights. Right, so camera goes in there, and then camera comes along, very long cable, and goes in here. Let's take this out. 1, 2. Right, I plugged it in and out. I don't know. Yes, we got camera. Very good. Every time unplug it and plug it back in, it works. That's what works, right? Sound a bit up and down, but can't hear it. So I don't know what's going on with this. You're quiet again. So when I stood up, couldn't hear me. This is on 4. Right, I'm gonna go back to my other microphone, and I'm gonna have to work a bit more with this one. Right, so I'm back to my microphone what I normally use. I'm gonna just leave it there for a sec. Yeah, sound is a bit low. I'm gonna have to work on that. I don't know. Right, okay, so we're gonna need, I think, about 3 colors, 3 different colors. Where did I put the little snippet I did the other day? I was just playing around with it. I had a few minutes spare, but then I was tidying up. You know me, things could be anywhere. No. Oh, we just have to do it again. No, they're not there. Just have to redo again, not a problem. Right, okay, so we're gonna need at least 3 colors, I think. Or maybe more. I got 3 colors of purple here. I think they would look nice. And I haven't done a purple bracelet for quite some time. So I've got some other purples as well. I could put like a lighter one in there still. They would look nice. Let's stick with 3. So what we're going to try, and I'm totally winging this because this is a try out. So I'm going to take and thread the needle very quickly. Must be a ghost in my machine today with all these sound problems. Right, so we're gonna do a circle. We're gonna do like a circular stitch, but we're only gonna be using the super duos. So no, I think I'm gonna stick to those colors. I'm happy with those. So I'm just gonna get some out of each color. I think a lot of people have a lot of super duos because super duos are quite, they're so versatile and they are used for a lot of different projects. They are called super duos. So then I'll show you why, what they mean. So there's loads of different duo beads. These ones are super duos. Let me just pop some on there and bring it in for you because they have got 2 holes on them. So there's one hole here and the other one here. They look like little piggy snout beads as well. Whenever we take it to the TV, that's what Dean calls them. So and if I turn it to the side, can you see the shape of them? So they're like, I reckon like a shape of a rice rather than a diamond because it really rounded on that side. But they're a really nice bead to work with. And they're looking fabulous. My nails I need doing at the moment. And I haven't added any, usually I add like a tiny bit of oil before I go live. But I'm so looking forward to the nail shops to open. Really, really looking forward to. I haven't had my nails done for over a year now. And I don't mind doing it. It takes me a long time. So if I go down to the nail shop, they do it in an hour. If I have to do it myself, it takes me probably about 3 hours to do my nails. I don't mind doing it, but I'm not really that good at it. So I'm not that great. I don't know what's going on, but Christopher is having I hope you can't hear him loud, the discussion with Simon in the kitchen. It's not Simon, it's Christopher. I can hear. Oh, Natalie's saying, piggy snouts are now what they will forever be referred to. Oh, bless you. Right, okay, so because you want to do a circular motion, I think, so I tried it out with 6 beads on that little snippets, which is, I don't know where is it gone. So, and what I didn't like, when you turn backwards and forwards, and actually let's just do a little one and I'll show you what I didn't like about it. So let me just take the thread back up a bit because you're not going to use that much thread. I'm just going to show you and then we're going to work out how we're going to remedy this. So when I tried it with 3, and then I tried it with seed beads as well, and I tried it more like a square stitch with seed beads, that was better, but it was a little bit complicated. So I just got 6 on them, and let me zoom in. No, that one I need. That's it. There's a ghost in the machine tonight. So I went to all 6 of them again to form a little circle. Oh, hi, Simon. Simon just put his head in on the door. He's saying hello. He's just saying it very, he's saying it very, very quietly.
Hello.
Oh, Simon, stop it. I hope you haven't heard him. He's doing his silly voices. Right, so I'm going to come through the first 2 again, just to be away from the tail. And then I had to get a knot, didn't I? I don't know what's going on tonight. I might just like what I have to do. I need to go and get a glass of wine and just sit down with a glass of wine. Oh, everybody's saying hi, Simon. He's gone. So I just turned this into a little circle, and now I'm going to turn myself around by going through. I'm coming out of that super duo. I'm going to go through this one, and I need to add another row of super duos in between. So I'm going to add, do I want to? Yeah, I'm going to add that color there. I'm going to add this lighter color here and another lighter color two of these. So I'm just going around like we made the stars with the super duos, and I'm adding those beads. Now when I get to the last one, I'm just adding this last color, and I'm gonna go through the very first bead I just went through, and I'm gonna come back through that very first bead to turn my direction again. And this time I'm gonna go along and add 6 beads again. So I'm gonna turn it, and actually I'm gonna hold it this way so you can see it better. So I'm gonna pick up this, go through the next one, then I'm gonna pick up a medium color, go to the next one. After you've done a couple of rounds, it's gonna start to pull it into a tube. There we go. Another one of the medium colors. One of those lives, things keeps going wrong. Oh yes, Sarah, absolutely. Like that's like kind of every day in my household, but never mind. I just laugh at it because like there's nothing else you can do. So well, then I added 2 of those already. So I need the lightest one. There are some days when I just keep walking into things all the time. I keep dropping things. There are days when, you know, there are days and you just have to laugh at it. So I'm just adding the last one, and it's nicely cupping into a shape. So I'm going through the one I need to go through, and I'm going to go through the first one I added. I'm going to pull this up nice and tight, and from here onwards, can you see this pulling into a nice circular shape? I'm going to go ahead and turn my thread around by going through the same super duo and pulling this tight. And then I'm going to keep picking up my next bead and the bead after that. Now what I didn't think through here, if I wanted to then go the other way, I'm not going to be able to bead the other way because I pulled that together into a circle. So we're gonna go and work out how to start, because actually I'm happy with the size of this. We're gonna go and work out how to start on one end, so then we can bead that way again. We can bead the other way as well. I just like to do that whenever I'm doing beadwork, because then you don't have to join a new thread so often. So you kind of can start in the middle of a bracelet and bead yourself along one side, and then take more thread off the bobbin and bead the other way. Just, I mean, like really, you're only saving like 5 minutes adding a new thread. But if you make 100 bracelets, that's 100 times 5 minutes, and then that is a lot of minutes. Is this a beaded bead? We could turn it into a beaded bead if we wanted to. We could add a little bead in there, but I would like to do, I think I missed something out here. I would like to do like, yeah, well, what's happening with this one? We are missing, I think I went through a wrong hole there. Start again. This is not, tonight is not the night. Not a problem. Start again. So if I wanted to do, if I want to be able to continue the other way, instead of picking up 6, I'm going to have to pick up 12, because when you look at it from above, that's what you're going to see. So let's rewind and start again. So instead of 6, now we're going to start with 12. So we're going to make it into a bracelet, hopefully, or a necklace, because then when we start to run out of thread on one side, we can go to the other side and bead that way again. So instead of 6, and I'm going to pull these to the side a bit so I don't have to keep crossing over my hand. Now, whenever you're working with your duo beads, you know the drill. You need to just, as I'm picking them up from my mat and then they're just sitting there, I like to look from top to down and then just see that holes are free, because you will get maybe one bead in every 500 bead is going to be blocked, and then it's going to be a little bit annoying that you have to take the beads off. Sometimes you can push through if the hole is blocked with a thicker needle, because it's maybe just a little bit of plating or something on there, but sometimes you can't do anything but restart or go back and take the bead off. Right, so we're starting with 12 this time. So I'm going to pick up 4 of each color. So 4 of the lightest one. And now the 12 is going to make it the same size. And I will show you just in a sec why it's going to be the same size. This is often when I work at something, I just do a little tester piece and then I go out. So when we started here with this one, we started with 6, and can you see those 6 ones are pulled together, they forming our base row, and then we added more on there, and this would be probably about the same size as the Russian spiral we did last week. So but when you look at it from above, you see 12 beads, because one super duo is facing upwards. If I show it from the side, one super duo is facing this way and the other super duo is facing the opposite way. So if you want to start in the middle of the bracelet, that's what we're going to need to do. We need to start with 12 super duos. Ruth is saying, just made it, what we are making today. Well, this is a mystery project. We are playing with super duos. I would like to do, I had one of these ages and ages ago, and I don't know what's happened to it. I did, it's like a spiral stitch with super duos, and super duos only. There's nothing else added to it, just the super duos themselves. And I don't know where the bracelet is. It's in the safe place. Brenda said to me that she did help me to clean up the office upstairs. Brenda said she's seen it in the office, but when I looked, I couldn't find it. So I don't know where it is. So I went through all the way once, and I'm going to go through again. Maybe I don't have to go all the way, but just to form a nice and firm base, because I don't want to add a knot. Right, so I'm going to go and pick up one of my darker color, and I'm gonna go, no, sorry, I need to turn my thread around first. I'm jumping ahead of myself. So I'm gonna turn my head around, and I'm going, not head, thread. Oh my word, what's going on tonight? So I am turned my thread around. So I was going out of this super duo, and I went through the same super duo but the free hole. Now I'm going to turn this bead down, so it's going to face down just like that. I'm going to pick up another middle bead, and I'm going to go through the next one. So I'm missing one out, and I'm going through the next one. Just like that, and pulling it tight. Then I'm going to go and pick up another one of that same color. I'm going to turn this guy down, and I'm going to go through this light color. So I'm only going through every other color on here. Actually, what if have I got, oh, it's too thick, a thin pencil here, because if I add it onto a pencil, is this too thick? Yeah, that's too thick. If I add it onto the pencil, probably you can see. Will this work? Maybe this will work. So can you see? So some of them will face this way, and some of the super duos will face the other way. So as I'm coming out of this lightest color, I'm going to pick up a lightest color. The next one I need facing down, and I'm going to go through this one just here. No, that's not gonna work. I need like a crochet hook or similar. Where is a crochet hook when you need it? There's never one in sight. Is this pencil too thick? Yeah, pencil too thick. What I want? This one? That will be, maybe. This is too thin. I guess like you can see what I'm meaning. So one of them is facing upwards and the other one is stay facing down. Right, okay, so let's keep going. I'm gonna pick up another one of the lightest color and I'm gonna miss the next one. I'm gonna go through the one after that and pull this up nice and tight, and then we are into our darkest color, picking that one up, turning this one and going through the second one and pulling this tight, and we need to add another darker color. Again, that's, see, it's already turned itself down, that last one. So I'm gonna go through the last bead and I'm gonna step up at the same time as well and pull this up nice and tight. So now what I have here, I have exactly the same beads, like exactly the same pattern both ways. So it's not really gonna help that one. I must put some crochet hooks here next to me on my trolley, so I can bead this way and I can equally bead the other way as well. So that's, we just created our base, and the great thing about this that we won't need to add more thread. My bobbin is still here, so I can take more on as we go along. Right, as I'm coming out of this bead, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go through the next two just to strengthen my base a little bit here, or maybe go through the next two as well. I'm just going to do it for this row, just to have a nice strong base, because I don't want the thread to start to travel backwards. I just want to, I just find it a little bit loose. So I'm just going to go through again. Who said that? Kitty, are you sure you've not been on the wine tonight? Lucy's saying, I think so. Now this is just me, I'm afraid. I'm not on the wine tonight. I wish I was, but I'm not. Right, I'm going to go through the next two, and then I'm going to turn my thread around. So as I'm coming out of this super duo facing that way, I'm going to go through the same super duo but come back on myself. Now, I do like to turn my work because I don't really like to stitch towards myself. I like to stitch away from myself. So like I was working on the top, I will turn this and I will work on the bottom this time. So as I'm coming out of this bead, I'm going to pick up my medium color, and now like I don't have to turn my super duos because the one which is turned down is already turned down. I can just go along and go through the next one which is sticking out and just fill those colors in. I'm going to pick up one of these and another one. I'm just going to keep going around. So I started off with 12. Well, the first one we started off with 6 and then I stopped. And we started off with 12 because if we start off with 12, we will be able to bead the other way as well with our bobbin on. Now I need to do a couple of rows here so you can really see what's going on and how is it all gonna look. See, I got one there, which is why I said to you, when if you look from the top, can you see that hole is blocked? So let's see if we can free that just by sticking the needle through this. Yes, look, that was lucky. I'm going to come through the next one and then step up as well at the same time and pull this tight. And we got our next row done. So I picked up 4 of each color. This row is nice and tight, so I'm just going to straight turn back on myself. So I went through the same super duo. Now I'm going to go, actually I could have done that, couldn't I? I could have done a different color. I'm gonna go and pick up one of these medium colors and go to the next one. Pick up another medium color, go through the next one. Pull this up nice and tight. Once we have like an inch or so to work with, I think it will be easier to hold on to our beads as well. I think it just might naturally start to spiral around. There we go. Let me just keep an eye on the chat as well. And Cindy's saying love the colors. I love the colors as well. I really do love it. I love purple. And it's funny because when I was little, like little girl, I never used to like purple. But then maybe because my cousin Nan, she used to my cousin's Nan, her name was Eve as well. She was maybe about 5 years younger than my Nan, and she had the most like amazing silver hair. And what she used to do is she used to just sort of have like a purple wash over it and over her hair, and that was her hairstyle. And obviously when I was a little girl, maybe I thought that if I go purple, if I like purple, I'm gonna turn old. I don't know how I connected it up, but so I'm gonna turn around again and keep on beading. Right, so I need this color. It's a bit floppy. I would like it to be a little bit tighter. Maybe I need to hold a tighter tension. Let me just hold that right there. Hold the ends down for a tighter tension. Good evening, Pamela. I hope you're doing all right. Everything, whatever we touched, whatever we started at the moment, it's like not going exactly the right way, but hey ho, that's life. Right, and I'm just adding in the medium color. Maybe I should have chosen one of those colors to be a copper or some other color so you can really see the 3 colors, but I'm just, maybe I haven't done enough. I just need to do more. And I'm gonna go and step up as well. In fact, let's go to doing these all 3 and turn back on ourselves. And we are ready to go back. I can see, yes, it's going to spiral. It's going to look like a bit like snakeskin, maybe. I don't even know how much super jewels it's going to take to make a bracelet like this. It's going to be a lot. So what I do, I'll make the bracelet and then I can measure the amount of super jewels used. I can just measure the bracelet and then we will know. I just need to find a way to have a tighter tension because at the moment I'm not liking the tension. If I hold it that way. But then if I'm holding that way, I'm not beading the right direction. Let's change hands. I don't want to confuse you. I can bead left or right-handed. I'm just going to go to the next one. My left hand is a little bit not as good as the right one, beading wise. And there we go. And we need another dark color. And then we're going to go up. Don't lose it. I'm going to go through that and go up. So if I'm holding it tight, then it should stay tight. Pulling it tight. Now, as I'm going to turn around, I'm going to go back to my right hand. Did I got the right color there? Or have I added the wrong color here? Yes, this one should have been a light color. I don't know what's going on. I'm very tempted to go and get that wine. Did I sew through the thread there? Let's have a look. Yep, needle needs to come off. It's not playing fair tonight. my beading. But hey ho. Is it too wide, too big a hole in the center? Maybe we should try it with 10 beads. Oh, we could try it with 10 beads and 5 colors. Let me do a few more stitch. Just like maybe like another inch. This is almost an inch. Let's do another inch and then we can try it with 10 beads. And see how's that gonna look like. So this color we were missing. Oh, I don't know. What's everybody else is doing? Do let me know, what are you working on right now? What's on your bead mat? Well, it doesn't have to be a bead mat. It could be anything you're working on. So I'm going back and look. This is all jumping all over the place. I got a little knot now. That bottle of that glass of wine might turn into a bottle in a minute. No, I'm not a drinker, really. And I never really drink, so. But I like the idea, if I could. Oh, I don't know. See, he's spiraling. I think it's going to look great. Like a lighter colour. I really don't know what's going on with this thread. I think, Sarah, you know what is this? Because like you said, you really wanted me to do resin tonight. And then because I haven't finished that other thing for the resin, I was like, oh, I can't do it. So maybe I should have finished and got the resin out. Is it just me, or are you sometimes in a mood for certain things and then you will be in a mood for other things in other times? Or sometimes I find a different technique goes like better than other things. All right, and I'm onto the darkest color. I don't think this is any, what is here? I don't think this is, I wonder, could we set this up in a way that kind of turns into like a spiral stitch and we don't have to go backwards and forwards on ourselves. We could just carry on. Beading all the way. How can we do that? Let's just have a little think. So I would have to start with, I think I would have to start with an uneven number. Because if I start with an uneven number, then one of them is going to stick down and you can pull two together. Maybe. Maybe. Kimberly's saying nothing, just a few bead mat on a new bead tray, but made a lovely card for my friend's granddaughter. Oh, bless you. You know, it was Lucy's birthday yesterday, and because the shops are not open, I didn't even think about the card. Now I need to get her a card. So on Thursday night, I was like, oh no, what are we going to do? But then Simon came to the rescue because he sorted it out. Right, I went all the way around and I think it's going to look all right. It's not too chunky. It's pretty much the same size as the Russian spiral we did this week. I think it's going to look all right. I could even put like a rubber tubing or something inside. Maybe. Oh, what I could do, I could add rubber tubing. I could add a little bit of memory wire. I don't think I got memory wire here, but I could add a little bit of memory wire into the rubber tubing, and then add the rubber tubing inside here, and quite simply, like how we started here, just bring together the ends so the rubber tubing can't, and the memory wire can't come through, and then we could just have it as a bangle. Ooh, there is an idea. Oh, Sarah's saying, "Oh, bless you about resin one of those lives tonight." I think I added the wrong color there. Hang on. Need to take one. Yes, we can have days where I start something, get annoyed with knots and put it away, or do something else, go back it forgotten how annoyed with the knots was. Oh, I know, absolutely. Some days I'm just like, oh, like whatever I pick up just doesn't want to work. Lindsay's saying, wish I could bead, but I'm still limited to movement from my op on Thursday. Half frustrating, I keep forgetting until it hurts. Oh, bless you. How did it go? Do let us know. How did your op go? Oh, I know that feeling, like sometimes when you have something done and then you forget that you had you had it done, and then it aches. So to the end. Once you have got something to hold on to, it does speed up and the tension does get tighter. Just because I'm going backwards and forwards, I just need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to where my next super glue is going, so I will get this nice twisted look. I'm just going to add another. We could, if I get another 2 colors out, we can actually try it with 10 bead, and then there would be like a 5 color bracelet. And if we did try it with 10 bead, maybe, well, then that 10 gram will be definitely more than enough for a bracelet. What did I do? I went wrong somewhere. No, just thread wrapped around it. I thought I went wrong somewhere. Right, let's go through the next 2, and then we're gonna step up. Oh, everybody's wishing you, Lindsay, a speedy recovery. Julie's saying, I put rubber tubing in my Russian spiral to make a necklace. Yes, because it will make it more like a spring-like. Otherwise, it can be, especially if your tension is looser, it can be a little bit floppy. And I think that would be great. I don't think I got any memory wire. I think a rubber tubing, I have some, I think, in the cupboard. I seen it the other day. But then that could be at work. That could be anywhere. I could have seen it. Might not be here. Oh, bless. And I just got myself a knot. Come on, knot, go away. We don't want to knot you. It's going to be a proper knot on it. So let's grab another needle and we're just going to unpick it. You could join it up to a circle. Yeah, Claire, that is a really good... I don't know if there is any... There is give and take in it, look. So we could actually join this up into a circle, put some elastic in the middle, join it up to a circle, and then it would be like a bangle. That would look really good. But no, they would be like a, yeah, it would look like a bangle, but it would be like an elastic bracelet. So would definitely be very comfortable to wear. That's an idea. I think I'm going to go down to 5, so 10 beads, because it just looks, maybe that would be a look a bit. And then we're going to go down. This knot is not going to go away. Oh well. It'll be all right. Right, so I'm going to add. Shall I continue on with this one, or do you want me to go down and have a look? How does it look like with 10 beads? And then if you're doing 10 beads, we could do 5 different colors. I think that would look really cool. Do let me know if you want me to carry on with this one, or shall we try it with 10 beads with 5 different colors? What would you like me to do? Oh, Ruth, thank you so much for the stars. Really, really appreciated. I'm going to add another row. Julie's saying, I can't get on with Eslon as it always splits on me and not just from going through a bead and splitting the needle. Oh, try it with 10 beads. Yeah. I actually, now you say that, I have got something what's blue. Might have to change the color then. So I have got something what Simon got in. He got in as a sample the other day. And it is like fire line. I guess the Chinese, it's a fishing line. So fire line is a fishing line as well, actually. It just beats me if they named it from themselves. And I do need to try that one out. So this purple one doesn't want to work, and a thread doesn't want to work. So maybe it's the prime time for us to try that thread out. I just pulled it back. Let me just pull this tight. And there we go. And then pull this side. There must be a knot somewhere. Did I do a knot on it? Well, I think it looks nice. I'm going to try it with 10. I think we need to add more of a color in there so you can see, because when we did 12, so you can see good 2 rows of the same color. When we're going to do 10, we're going to have 5 colors, but each is only going to be 1 rows. So I think we need to add some different colors in there so we can really see what's going on. I'm going to go and grab that monofilament. Will I? No, I'm just looking at the shelf. Will I? Where did I put it? There we go. So I got, this is the first time I'm trying this. It's blue, and I got 0.128 millimeter, 0.16 millimeter, and 0.148 millimeter. So this is the thickest one. Let me just quickly look up online that the 6 pound fire line, how that's the one. And I've just mixed my super jewels up here by an accident. How thick is that one? And we're going to try the equivalent of this one. Right, very quickly. Very quickly, just gonna pop on there and have a look. File line 0.066 labels. All of it's out of stock on the website. Must have Simon to get this. So this one is 0.15 millimeters. So the closest one for it is gonna be this one, which is the medium size. So let's try this. Since this is blue, I like to keep the purple, but I'll probably grab a couple of blue colors to go with it. I think that would look cool. So maybe that's too blue. This one, let me just zoom out so you can see the other colors next to it. Right, so we could have a light one, a darker blue. Oh, I like this blue. That would go nice. Maybe this one is too light. Maybe that's too light. So if we go with that blue, I think, and then, oh, what about this blue? This one is a bit, or, oh, that's an idea. Where's that one? Just pick this up. There is one. This is like a really, really dark blue, but I think that's too dark. We have, what is it, that color called? Put copper in it. Blue and copper in between. We could do that. Contrast needed, absolutely clear, 100%. 100%. So, no, that's too brown. Right, there is light. There's not that much of that blue, so let's not use that one. I got this blue. There's a shinier version of that. Yeah, I think I need something lighter like that, definitely in it. What else have we got? Well, I've got an even lighter purple, perhaps. That's a nice one. Right, so I have got that one open. Right, I think we'll stick with the light purple. We will add, maybe we take out this middle purple. So we have, but then them two actually did look nice next to each other. So if I went from purple to the light blue, and then added a dark blue, and then circled back with a light blue. How would that look? That would be our colors going around. I think that would look all right. Or go completely opposite and use a really dark navy blue. That would look nice. A really dark navy blue on the other side of the dark purple. Or this is a different make of Supergear? No, this is exactly the same what you can buy on the website. So this one is metallic seed dark blue. I just have got a bigger bag here with me. That would be a nice color, I think. But then this might be a little bit too dark going in. Let me just pop some out on the mat, because sometimes when you look at it through the bag, it doesn't really give it justice. Let me just pop some out. That's a nice color. That will contrast next to that one. Let me just add you a little bit more light. There we go. And then do the very dark blue. Which actually it's not that dark once I take out the double bags. Well, this is open. It's open here. Once I take out the double bags, it's not the dark. I think that's going to be nice together. What do you think? Like the copper with the blues. If I bring the copper, yeah, maybe we could add a copper in it. If I add the copper in, what shall I take out? One of the blues or one of the purples? If we add the copper in, shall we take out the blue? Or shall we take out the purple? If you've taken that middle purple out, perhaps, what do we think? Minnie is saying copper, please. Diane saying no copper. Copper with the blues is nice. Chris is saying too dark. Copper instead of the dark blues. Try light. The top one, dark blue. Okay, so if we don't like that copper, there are other different shades of it as well. So If you wanted to, we could take that out and have it just like that. But let me just see. And what have I got? Sort of enough quantity. I don't want to start the bracelet and then not have. I know. Look, I just found this one. Would this go in it? This is really my color. That's just really my color. So how about compromising, instead of the copper and going for a teal? We could even do teal, aqua, purple. That would look nice. Very nice. And maybe this one is a little bit less. If I take this dark color out, maybe not. We could sit here all evening and just like look at the colors. Maybe that one needs to go there. Then that one could come. Then we could go to purple. How about that? Those colors. Green not with purple. This one, aqua in box looks nice. This one, this aqua. Change that one. Too much choice. Lucy's saying yes, it is. Dark silver. So let's take this very dark purple out of the equation. I think if we're gonna go in something like this, that we have a blue, we have like a dark turquoise, we have a teal, we need to remove one of the purples and add something else different in there. So you have got like a better color flow going around. I'm not sure about this color, but then that's more tealy. This one. Different finishes as well. So that's the other thing, what you need to pay attention is different finishes. What we could do is then to come back in full circle. I don't think I'm gonna have enough of like a green. That would nice. Dark purple out, silver. I've taken the dark purple out, then let's silver. If I take this purple out, we still got one too many. We still need to take one color out. Right, how about that? We got one purple, we got a blue, we got an aqua, we got a teal, we got a silver. Debbie's saying I forget it. Oh, bless you. Put the copper back in. Right, okay, so if I put the copper back in, take the silver out, put the copper back in. But it's saying copper in. So what do we want? Silver or copper? Or we take that one out and put, no, that doesn't go. That doesn't go. I'm keep going with these different aquas. Maybe that one is a nicer one. Too much choices, absolutely right. We're gonna have to get started on something, because otherwise we're gonna sit here all night and just play with the beads. Look at the beads. Look at my beads, not anywhere else. Just look at my beads. Right, so we're gonna go with this 5, yeah? Aqua out. Okay. If I take the aqua out, come on, what do you want me to put in? Silver, silver, silver 2. I like the silver in it, but if I don't think the silver and the copper goes together. So we either need to do one or the other. Silver is more like a colder color, and the copper is a bit warmer color. Pale aqua out, so the aqua is gone. Silver, silver. Our company saying it's not silver. A lot of you saying silver. I think the silver is fine, but then the copper needs to go out. No copper. Debbie's saying, oh, I love it. It's so funny. Right, okay, let's take the copper out. Okay, so copper is gone. Right, let me just have a little look at this. So how about that's quite dark, that green. That's too light. I got this one, which is a bit more. You're gonna have to go with some. I think that's too green. That's it now. Debbie's saying. I think okay. I think that's not. Take these out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we need some sort of aqua color in there to bind it together. That's it. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Need a blue aqua. That's it. So take number. Hold on. Let me just pop myself in a corner. Take number 2. I probably won't need so much beads. I'm gonna take me forever to pack all this away when we finish. Right, so we got a color range. So I'm gonna pick up 10 beads. We're gonna try this material, this fishing line material. I don't even know if it's gonna fit my needle. I'm just opening it for the first time. So we'll see how it's going to behave. There's like a plastic foil on there. Because I am all down to use like fire line and I have got fire line, so I have got you know, for kits and bits of pieces, but the problem is that it's really expensive. So putting fire line in a kit would make it, I think, really expensive. So this might be, and my bin is gone. Oh no, there is my bin. This might be what we just need. So on first, the feel of it is very similar, and this one they do it in so many different colors. That one's the other thing why I said to Simon that it might be good, because it comes in so many different colors and we can spool it down. So can I break it with a hand? No, it's pretty strong. I can't break it, so I think it's gonna be all right. Right, I'm going to get a brand new needle. And these two are stuck together. Come on, apart you two. And I'm going to go through. There we go. It was quite easy actually to push it through the needle, because like with the thread it could fray at the end, but this one obviously, because it's a whole one material, it didn't fray at the end. So we're going to start with 10. So I'm going to pick up 2 of each color. It doesn't matter, I guess, where you start. I think I like you better already with more colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take this down. Have I got enough? Yes, I have. I'm going to go through all of these again to form my circle. And let's just zoom in. Carol Singh, I so hope this thread is okay. I hope you too, because I do like Fireline, but it's on the pricey side. And not even like, you know, if you buy a Fireline, it will last you forever. There is so much on there. It's not even that. What I don't like about Fireline, that it doesn't come in all the different colors, and I love that's the main thing why I'm using Soplon, because it comes in all those different colors, and once you have all those different colors to match with all your seed beads, then you don't want to go back and use something different. Right, so I went all around. I'm going to come around half again, I think, to have a nice sort of strong base. And I'm going to turn around just here. That's it. So I'm going to turn around. As I'm coming out of this super duo, I'm going to go to the same super duo, but to the opposite direction. Again, we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to pick up this color and then go to, no, we're going to miss one out and go to the next silver. See, I almost did it wrong. I had to think there for a time. I'm going to pick up a silver. I'm going to miss this purple out and go through the next one. So I'm always picking up the color that what I'm coming out of, I guess, if you think about it.
Aww.
I'm live, darling.
Bye.
Lucy just came in. He's like, Mama. I was like, yeah, I'm live. And she told her, I'm going out. That's it. Just come and say hello, at least, Lucy.
I'll put one.
Oh, look, you're going to see her. Hold on.
No. Can you help me sort this out? Or not?
Not right now. But you can say hello to the ladies.
Hello.
At least you got a hello.
You got hello. You were very close to see my face then. Very close.
I shouldn't have said I'm moving the camera, should I? She would have walked right in it, wouldn't she?
I would have. I'll go downstairs.
Okay, lovely. Can you shut the door? It's so funny because they never know when I'm live or I'm not live. It has been suggested that I need to get a light and put it right in front of my door, which I can turn. I need the button here on my desk, which I can then turn on. And once I turn the button, this light would come like flashing outside that I'm live. Lucy, everybody's saying hi. I don't think she can hear me anymore. Well, I'm picking up the last one. So this time we're going to go into the one we first started with and the next one. I can feel this is a little bit tighter already, so you never know. And I'm going to turn around. Now, because I turn around this time, I'm not picking up the bead which I came out of. I'm picking up the bead which is in front of me. And next one. And the purple. And the silver. And then it will be teal. I'm not sure about the aqua in it, ladies. I'm not going to change it now. It's just like a slightly different finish to the others. And I'm going to go through the teal and I'm going to come through the aqua as well. Yes, if this works out, then we will get more in and we will sell it. It comes in so many different colors. That looks all right so far. So I'm like turning around, just making sure, pulling this tight. And this time I'm picking up the bead I'm coming out of. Just like that. And then the teal. And the silver. Kimberly's saying, told you silver too bright. Kimberly, you actually might be right. But it's the aqua. But let me do a few more rows and then we'll see how it turns out. Because sometimes, and this is like I tell ladies, well, tell everybody all the time, sometimes you haven't done enough of it. And I often guilty of this as well, that I just do like a little bit of an inch or like just a few beads, I put them together and I'm saying like, oh, I don't like this. And in fact, the problem is that I haven't done enough. I think I got a little knot on this. Like, let's pull this through. That's it. It's very different to There we go. I need to see, like, I need to try all the properties of this, like how is it gonna knot. I need to make a couple of bracelets with it, or not just bracelet, necklaces, anything. And before we decide to sell something like this, I always make up stuff and then I will wear it for, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight, just to test it completely. How is it behaving? And I picked up the wrong color, look. How's he behaving? Is he strong enough? Does he break? So I'm going to have to do testing with it before we go and start to recommend it or start to sell it. So I'm just going around and round. I think it would be cool. I need to work out how we can turn this into more like a Russian spiral style, so we don't need to turn backwards and forwards. We could just keep going one way. I think that's what we need to do. What we see, I'm going to do a bit more of this one. Actually, it's not the colors coming together now. And stepping up. Yes, it's making it less floppy. It's more of a round because it's like fire line, like fishing line. It's got more of a stiffer properties to it. And thread, when we're working with thread is really nice and like more fluid. So certain stitches you can't really use fine line, and there is certain projects I don't like to use fine line, and there is certain projects which like absolutely perfect for. So for example, like fringing or making like a coral jewelry, fine line is not great for it because your little fringes, your little sort of dangly down bits are not really going to dangle that much with fine line. You need more like a thread like material for that. So it depends what you're making. You might need to use different materials. Right. Please don't knot on me. Let me just pull this out. What did I do here? Oh no, it's just twisting a little bit. So I'm just going to untwist it. I'm going to let it untwist. Maybe that's what's it. There we go. It's twisting around. Can you see, like in the, I'm not sure if you can see in the little picture, but it's all spinning around. Right. Right. Lisa is saying, are you ladies who like using Fineland? If you type in Berkeley Fineland on your phone computer rather than Beadsmith Fineland, it is the same stuff but a lot cheaper. Absolutely right. And it is slightly narrower in diameter. I only buy the fishing line out. Yes, so Fineland is made by Berkeley. It is just the Beadsmiths they put their name on it, and they manufacture some for them directly. But that's why we are trying out different things, like this fishing line, and this is, I think this is an international. I'm not into fishing, so I don't know, but I think this is a proper fishing line brand. But they started to do this in different colors, so we might, if it works out and if it works good, then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna stock it. The only thing you have to pay attention here when you're stepping up, then turning your direction, that you are going backwards and forwards on yourself, and you have to pick up the colors differently. Is a proper fishing line brand, Leanne is saying. It's so far so good. It perks up better than when we were doing the other one with that. So if I just put it down, can you see this one flattens out and this one stays a bit more tubal? And I don't know, maybe that's because we used 6 beads in a row here and we're using 5 here, or maybe because, but maybe a bit of both. but it does sit nicely. So far so good. Maybe I'm gonna go ahead and finish this bracelet, maybe make another one as well, and then just test it, just wear it for a week or two and see how does it last, because that's the only thing you can do with anything like that, that you just make up something and just test it, just wear it, and don't be gentle with it. So don't take it off when you go into the garden, don't take it off when you go into the shower, don't take it off when you're washing up or cooking in the kitchen. Don't take it off. That's how I do when I test something. I wear it 24/7. I don't take it off for bed. Well, it sometimes might comes off, it pops off if it's a magnetic glass, but I just put it, if I get up, I put it straight back on, because what I'm testing is like how long, I mean, you're not gonna, any bracelet, what you make with it, you're not going to put through as much stress. So then definitely, I need the silver, not this one. You're definitely gonna be good with the. Does the fine line feel harsh? Not really. It's a bit more stiffer material than the thread, but I wouldn't say it feels harsh. Right, and turning again. I think it's turning out all right, but we need to do a little bit more. The jury's still out on this to decide. Arlene is saying she uses it for fishing. Oh, that's good. I thought it looks too bulky. So have you done, what have you done? Have you done the Russian Spiral 4, or which one have you done? Because I got some of the samples here. I can go and grab some out of the cupboard in a bit and put it next to it, and you can see how the size, what's the size. So just let me know which one did you do, and I will go and grab it out of the cupboard, and I can put it then right next to it so you can see how would it look. You can imagine it better, I guess, because sometimes that's what it is. And I love it when people take pictures and they don't put anything to scale, and when you want to buy something, you don't really know how big is the product. I think this is more like a monofilament. I'm not sure. It doesn't really say. It says a lot of Chinese on there. I'm not sure if it's braided. I'm not sure how you could tell, how you could see it. Maybe I need to have a look at the thicker one. If I open up the thicker one, we will see it better. What does it look like? Or I get Simon to ask the supplier. But then if they don't know file line, they wouldn't know if it's similar or not. There we go. I think the colours be all right. It's not too bad. Maybe Camille, silver is all right. Sometimes I do start something and I don't like it, and then I do a bit more and I like it, and I do a bit more and I don't like it, and then I finish it and I like it. Go backwards and forwards. Sometimes I try a color combination and perhaps I haven't done enough and I don't like it and I try something else, and then I come back, like try 3 different other color variations, and in then they come back to the first one I started with. That happens as well sometimes. I'm just stepping up, just make sure I don't get. Yeah, the other thing we need to do is to pull it tight. So how does that, and what do we think? I think the color looks all right. I think the color looks right. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a few more rows. Well, I want to finish it as a bracelet anyway, so I can test this. Just spin it out, so just like spinning it out. I think Justin is monofilament. Leanne is saying, I'm going to have to do the fishing line is monofilament and not braided. I'm going to have to do some investigation on that one for you. It's just like this company contacted us, this factory, and said, would we like to try this? And I said yes. So they sent some to us. So I'm just going to try this out and see what is it going to be like. Right, keep going around. Sorry, I'm not ignoring the messages. If I have missed one of your messages, I'm really sorry. My messages doesn't come up as they normally come up on my screen. So I have to go and find it. I'm just going to pop and look on YouTube if I missed anything. Oh, look at those bags of beads I'm jeweling. Oh, I got so much beads here. But then like Simon comes along, and if he needs something, he often takes it back. So I don't always, you know, I need them here because if I'm designing something, like especially now I'm working from home more and more, I can't go to the warehouse like I go to the warehouse like once a week, and last week actually I haven't been to the warehouse. So right. We're getting into a knot. I don't know what not want to knot. Right, let's pull that in. And then pull this in. Oh, Lisa, thank you so much for the stars. It's really, really appreciated. I am actually saving up at the moment with my stars. Totally Bead stars, I'm going to treat what we get on Totally Beads. I'm going to treat the team, and I'm going to treat the other two Sarahs. But on mine, I'm saving up for some new tech. So I can do, I really, I'm going to be saving for a long time. But I would like to get another camera and bits and pieces to have like multiple angles, and you know me, I'm always tinkering and always adding things to it. I think that looks rather good. I think the silver works. But maybe the aqua not. Right, so just going to step up and then turn around. And it's much sturdier, nicer. And with doing this, it's nice. I wonder how is it going to curve. We're going to need to do a bit more so it curves. Debbie's saying, I bet you have a large handbag. So I'll show you. Well, I actually have got a large handbag. Because no, actually, I got a very tiny handbag. So the one I call my handbag is probably, I haven't got it here, but it's the size of like this. Hold on, let me just show you. It's more like a purse, because I haven't got a purse. I don't use a purse. I don't like I got like a card holder. Right, here you go. So that's how big is my hand. This is not my handbag, but that's probably the size of it. Maybe a tiny bit bigger, but that's the size of my handbag. And then I have, which I don't think it's here. I think it's in the other room. I have got another bag, which is more like it looks like a handbag, but it's more like a laptop bag, and I use that to go to work, and obviously I need to take my laptop and everything with me. And then I got a separate bag, which is just over there, like a little Hessian bag, which I use to take beads and bits of pieces backwards and forwards and projects and samples and all sorts of things, because I used to chuck everything into my laptop handbag. And what happened, I could never find anything because things were going missing, and then went down to the bottom. It had 3 different compartments, and then I have like hand cream and have got like painkillers and other bits of pieces, but I need like for work and some other stuff, what like diary and like pens and bits of pieces in there. So I decided that I'm gonna have an extra bag just for my beads and bits of pieces, so when I go to work. But my little handbag fits into my laptop bag, so that they two go together. And then I just got this extra bag with those for the beads. It's a separate bag. I'm thinking about sneak the beads inside. Yes, so I got 3 bags. But I never really open my handbag at all, really, because I don't really need it. And I don't even go shopping anymore, so that much. Maybe I should just stop taking around. In my little handbag, I would have some painkillers, I would have a hand sanitizer, I would have like my cards, I would have probably like a lip balm. What else do I have in there? Like really the bare essentials. So if I go for a walk, or if I like really walk up to the high street or do something here, that's that little bag. And it's like a long shoulder bag. And that's the bag I would grab. Oh, but then I got so many bags. I'm the queen of bags, I think. And I love shoes as well, and I love scarves, and I love clothes, and I think I just got a lot of everything. But definitely bags. I love bags. But you know, it's really hard. It's really hard to find the right bag. And I went through over the years. I went through so many different bags and different styles. I got this one bag. I think I got it in Hong Kong when we were in Hong Kong, and it had 4 pockets at the front, then a pocket on either side, and 4 pockets on the back. And you kind of couldn't really tell which one was the front and which one was the back. And I thought, oh wow, this is going to be great. I'm going to be so organized. I'm going to be putting beads, not beads, like my stuff for work, like I'm gonna know everything is gonna have a place in the bag. So in theory it was a really great one. In reality, I never knew which one was the front or the back of the bag. I was forever opening up all the little pockets. What did I have in what? Because I would forget it. So it was a nightmare. And inside as well, it had, I think, 3 different compartments. Yes, they had one in the middle, like a very thin one, and one on either side. It was more like a round bag, I guess. And it wasn't a short handle. It was like sort of a mid-size handle. So you could have put it all under your shoulder as well if you needed to. I think that looks rather nice. But I'm definitely not sure about the aqua. What do you think? Yes, I do sneak a lot of beads home though. But then I got loads here as well. But then I take them back as well, because there's only so much I can stock here. There's only so much I can hold in this room. And then sometimes I need it for orders. So I'm just going backwards and forwards. I think it looks nice. I think it might be even working. Oh my word. What just happened? When did this started? Copper looks good. This is when it started. The comments started to come in into my program. Woohoo! Well, that's something. That's something to be happy about. Oh, look, I can put the comments. I got the comments back. Things going right again. There we go. Goodbye, Facebook. We don't need you anymore. We got the comments here. And that's both from YouTube and from Facebook as well. So that's great. Brilliant. Right. Can you see my mood improved like 20% just by getting the comments back? Right, let's just unspin it before we go any further. So I'm just holding it up and I'm going to take it down in my hand and letting it to unspin. And then we back. I don't know. It's like straight away, like I guess like my little blanket of security is back. Oh, look, they're all coming in. All the comments are coming in. Carol Singh, I know what you mean about aqua, but still like it. All the comments are coming in. It makes me so happy. What was saying that it's like your blanket, like your security, that once it's taken away, you can go and get another one, but it's not the same. So it's was like with the comments. I can go and look at the comments on Facebook and YouTube, but it's not the same when it comes in, and actually I can push to the productions. And you can see as well that what you are saying. Oh, it does throw you off, and that something doesn't working. Yes, you're absolutely right. I think there is a ghost in the machine. Look, I can even bead quicker now. Though I got my comments back. Is that silly? I'm silly. Tell me if I'm silly. I got probably about a couple of inches. Yeah. I like how it looks. But I think you can't really go down any more than that because it would look gappy. Leanne, now you're thinking rainbow one in miniatures might be good. Oh, at least you know. Yes, Diane, I know you're there. You know, sometimes I find it so funny when you go and like other people come live, and I haven't really got like so much time, but on like just a search on Facebook. But sometimes I come along people when perhaps that's their first live, or that's what they, you know, they haven't really done it before, and it's just so cute when they just like sort of sit there and say, "Is everybody there? Is anybody can hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me." And I was thinking, actually, and I do this, I'm guilty all the time. I will ask you, let me know if you can hear me. Well, if you can't hear me, there is no point asking the question because you can't hear what I'm asking you. I was thinking about this the other day. And if you can't hear me, you would tell me anyway. Oh, I got my mojo back. Yeah. All I needed is just some comments. Like the colors were paler aqua, be a bit too light, but looks great again. I don't know your bead and see comments as well. So Ruth is saying please press the like button. That would be great. I really do appreciate. So the way how I see this like button, and this doesn't just go for this video, this goes for all the videos, and not just for me. Well, for me definitely, but I guess for other people as well, so other creators. So if you like a video, always remember to press the like button on it, because I can't speak for everybody, but the way how I look at a video is the more likes or the more thumbs up I have on a video, then it assures me that I'm doing something right, and then you like the content what I'm creating, and then I will perhaps use more of those colors or more of those beads or more of that stitch, but we'll make sure that we come back with more content just like that. And sometimes when videos don't get so many thumbs up, then I perhaps think that maybe people didn't like the technique so much. So just like you would anywhere else, even if you watch other people, picked up the wrong color. Come on, pay attention. Even if you're watching other people, always give them a thumbs up if you like the content, what they're doing, because it really helps them out as well. And with Facebook algorithms, and I don't really understand because I'm not technical, but like the more you like somebody's content, the more is it gonna show the Facebook and YouTube, the more it's going to be showing that content to you. Because if I add a post, or if I put a post on my Facebook page, probably like I don't know how many people like my page, but there is only about 10 to 15% of them is going to see that comment and see that or see that post. Or you can change it in Facebook, that you can turn notification on for all comments and all for a page or a person or a post or anything. But the more you interact with somebody, so the more you press the like button, the more you comment on a live or a post or anything like that, the more Facebook is going to show you that content. Oh, but sometimes we are so busy watching you to press it. Yes, but Ruth, and I thank you very much. I can't thank you enough. Ruth always reminds us. She always pops you up there. Just press the like button, and I forget to say as well. It's like I don't know. It's not just like I forget to say it, but I don't know. I don't know. It's. When you ask it like, oh, can you please subscribe to my channel and like my page, and I just like, I know people forget, but I don't know. I'm just shy about it, I guess, a little bit. Right. I'm going to do a few more rounds. So what shall we do with this? Now, the thread was a bit stretchy. So this is stretchy as well, look. So this is, let me just, Simon borrowed my ruler the other day. I think it must be on the other desk. Simon moved into my craft room. Yes. So, because I got 2 desks, I made the mistake of getting 2 desks. So I got my one here, and there's another one behind my monitor. Simon moved in. So this is, if I pull it out, it's almost 3 inches. And if I push it together, it goes down to just over 2.5. So if I don't think it will be enough. It won't be enough stretching it to get it over. But my hands, like here, they're really wide. So, but let's go. Let's keep going, and we'll see if we could do the elastic in the middle and sew the end and beginning together, or we're gonna have to add a clasp onto it. We could add any clasp, toggle clasp, magnetic clasp, or go back to the original idea, and I would have to do that next week to get some memory wire and put that inside it. It's going quite quickly, yes, because we are working with super dewars, so they are, but then we're going through them twice. See, let's see how fast I can bead. Can somebody time a couple of rows or something like that, and let me know how long does it take to do a couple of rows. And then we can kind of work out like how long would it take to make a bracelet. And see, and I'm going to come up, go through last one, come up in the same stitch, and turning it back round. I got a feeling, could you put tubing and memory wire with no clasp? Yes, we could do that one as well. I got a feeling that no, we could do like a gluing clasp, but I'm not sure if I got a big enough to house all of those, because if we sealed the end together, it would just come to like an end which we could glue in a gluing clasp. We could perhaps do that as well. Maybe that would look cute. There's so many. This is what I love about beading, and I did so many other crafts before and still do. You should see how many jumpers I started knitting and did crocheting, did all sorts of different things. But this is what I love about beading, that there is so many different ways to achieve something with it. So there is so many different options we can do to achieve a particular look or achieve a particular, you know, anything. I just really do love it. And I'm just thinking at the moment there could be something else I could do with the super duos. I really want to do herringbone stitch with super duos, because I messed about with herringbone stitch the other day and did something different, but I want to mess about with it with some super duos, because I think it would bind some of the, or maybe more like a long square stitch would look nice as well and be flatter. Finished with seed, we used to use smaller glue clasp. Yeah, could do that as well. See, there is so many different ideas, there's so many different things you could do. I'm just going to do a little bit more. I actually do like the colors, and even the aqua doesn't look too bad in it. This is it. We just needed to do more. We just needed to stitch a bit more with it. Oh wow, it's almost 9 o'clock. I keep rabbiting on here for almost 2 hours now. We got Sunday beater tomorrow. And on the topic of Sunday beater, come on ladies, I need people to come forward, otherwise I have to go into the community and point people out. I need people to come on the Sunday beaters. I know I need to sort out other bits, because Jeanette needs to come back and do some demo with the Chivalry ribbon, and Lindsay is going to come back and we were talking about to do a ankle bracelet and so on. So I need you to come forward to be a Sunday beader, so we can show off all your lovely makes. You don't have to bead for years. You just have to, you know, it's not even just about beading, anything crafting. It's just about your journey. Thread pointed wire in the middle and make a loop at each end to add a clasp or bracelet, and add a chain knit for a necklace. That's a good idea as well. So we could, yeah, use and I got pointed wire here. Just a copper wire, you mean, Brenda? Can we think, wow, is the time I should be washing up? Housework will wait, Camille. Don't worry about that. I always say housework can wait. Right. I think even if I just made a front piece, I would need a little bit more. I need to count up how many would it take. I got my little scale. So usually they come in 10-gram bags, don't they, super duos? So if you measure how how many grams so far. And this is 3.5 inch of beading. And this is 10 grams. So I guess a 10 gram in each color would do you a necklace or a couple of bracelets. Housework will be there, but I'm not. Oh, bless. Brenda's saying yes, for the wire. Or is that for the housework, Brenda? So I'm gonna go back. So that's great. Then they come in. Is it 10 grams or 7 grams? Super Jewess coming. I got a bit of a brain freeze here. I'm beading about 1.5 rows in a minute. Oh no, Lorna, I need to speed up then. I need to speed up. Right, pulling this through. Oh no, oh no, no, no. You see, this is what happens when I speed up. I picked up 2 silver. Ishlo is saying, who mentioned Harrisburg? That is a really bad swear word. Oh, bless you. I'm gonna have to take my needle off, or can I pull this back? I just stitch backwards. Oh, yes, I can pull it back. So let's take this naughty. Oh no, it's right at the beginning. But actually that's giving me an idea, because we could do waves as well. That would look really good. We could do waves. So at the moment I'm stitching backwards because the first bead I picked up was wrong. I'm not going to do waves on this one. I'm going to keep it as a spiral. But like, you know, like this one is going to have a corner and come back on it as well. So we could do like 5 beads and then change direction again. 5 beads, change direction again. 5 beads, change direction again. That would look really good. So could play around with that. Right, off you come, all of those colors, please. There we go. So the color I need is the teal. See, it happens to all of us. It happens to me all the time. I pick up the wrong color and then I have to go back and I have to redo it or take it off. But sometimes, like now, picking up the wrong color has inspired you to do different things. So I'm definitely gonna try the weave, like the zigzag pattern with it. Let me just pull this down a bit. It's definitely different from the thread. It's getting a little bit sort of coily. Can you see it? So it's definitely a different feel to thread. Right, are we okay to stay a little longer, or do we all need to go and do housework? Do let me know if you want me to stay or if you need to go. I understand. I got nothing else to do tonight. I'm all yours, I'm all here. So it doesn't matter. Right, purple. Please correct me because I keep picking up the wrong color. Actually, I had a night like, oh, this was last weekend, I think it was one of the nights. I was just sitting down, I was trying to do things, and whatever I tried, it didn't work. And I kept trying and trying and trying, and it didn't work. So in the end, I just walked away from it. Oh, they can wait. No, stay, I'm hooked. Happy to stay. Keep on going, keep going. All right then. Debbie's saying I'm okay. I had 2 cups of tea, a bit of an Easter egg, and a foot massage. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, I love to have a foot massage. Sometimes Christopher, bless him, he comes in and he was like, "Mummy," I was like, "Yeah." Picked up the wrong color again. She's like, "Would you like a foot massage?" And I was like, yes, please. And then he goes and like it's over in like 3 seconds and that's it. He does it for 3 seconds. Bless him, he's good when he wants to be. And then 10 minutes later he comes back then. And the real reason why he was trying to give me a foot massage is because he wanted something to, he either wanted to buy something or wanted to go somewhere. He needed me to be a taxi service or bless. Children, eh? Oh, Julie's think I'm not even I could wash you all night. Oh, bless you. Well, let's leave bead long, so I'm running out of. I'm not running out yet. I got proper about 3 feet until I get use more of these this side of this monofilament up. I almost said thread, and then we can either decide what we're gonna do. I try to bead a bit faster, so I want to do like. I want to get to maybe 4 rows a minute. 3 rows a minute. Do you think is that doable? Should I challenge myself? Lorna, do you think you could time? I don't know how you would time because we would have to say go in a point and then measure it from there. What do you think? Shall we time it? I don't know how would you. Have I got stopwatch? I think I got stopwatch on my phone. There we go. So before I go off, I want to go back and try this other microphone. So I need you to let me know. I'm going to change it again. Can you add 15s between the super jewels just to see what they like? Yeah, I'm not going to do it on this one because obviously I want to finish this as a bracelet, but I can go back to this. I'll go and grab some more in a minute. I can grow and see. So if we had a 15s in between, I think that will make it, I think it will make it too big. It will become more of a netting, and I have tried it. I've tried that one. Let me change the microphone again, and I want you to let me know again what do you think. What is this? External microphone. Want you to tap on it. Yes, that's the one. So I want you to let me know what you think of the microphone again, because I changed it to the one. Right, let me just have a look. So this is the bits I was. No, it doesn't. That's just a smaller one. No. I had a little play. I grabbed some 15s. Where are my 15s? There we go. I'm gonna have to have a purpley colour. Put that little bit of beading I had here the other night. Does anybody else have like things keep disappearing, or is it only me? Do things only disappear for me, or do they disappear for the people as well? So if I just put a purple in there, that one. That one is, it cuts out a little bit. Okay, so we have to work on that. Why is it cutting out? Definitely quieter. I don't know if even if I bring it up a bit. A bit quiet and quite high on my Kindle. Can't hear you. Microphone not as clear, and it cuts out a little bit. That one is definitely quieter. Can't hear you. Okay, so I'm got very faint and a bit muffly. So why is it doing that now? It was so clear the other day when I was and actually I was using this on the TV. I was using this on TV on Wednesday. So, right, anyway, let's go back to this one. I'm going to turn this off then. I might need to do a private string with somebody. So let's try these 15s. Just going to get a few out. Better when you talk, I think, yeah, because it's down here, and if I'm talking up, I'm talking away. When I'm talking down, I'm doing my demo, then it's better. Right, if we're going to do the 15, we're going to have to get rid of this knot here, which was causing havoc earlier. There we go. Yes. Right, pull this up nice and tight. So when you say size 15, right, let's finish this row. Need some of those, need some of those, and I got these here. So when you say add size 15 in between, do you want me to add size 15 in between every single? Right, just pull this up nice and tight. Right, so add another one of those. I'm just going to finish this row, and we're going to add the size 15s when I go into the next row. There we go. I'm going to go through a few more just to tighten up this row. Let me just take this monofilament and this one out of the way so I don't get caught up with it. Right. Go through a few more just to tighten this row up. Sometimes that helps a lot, and sometimes when I do stitches like spiral netting, tubular netting, I do go through each row. If I'm working with larger beads, I like to go through an extra time. Right, we're turning around. So do I add a seed beads in between every single one? I think we have to. So I have to pick up, instead of just picking a super duo, this is going to make it massive, I think. I have to pick up a seed bead, super duo seed bead. And then go to the next one. Seed bead, super duo seed bead. I'm doing exactly the same, but I'm adding a seed bead in between. Oh, I think I went rogue there with the colors. No, I added the wrong color here. Let's go back. I need the medium one. It's definitely gonna make it bigger. All the way around. I'm not sure if you can hear it. I don't know what the boys are watching in the lounge, but it's really loud. Can you hear it? What they're watching? I said definitely made it bigger. And now if you're gonna turn around, I'm not going through the seed beads. I just came through the super duo, and I'm gonna go back on myself. So now I'm gonna have to pick up a seed bead, super duo seed bead again, and keep it up all the way around. Still muffled, not as good as just now. I am on the back on the Samsung now. My big microphone here. You can't really see it from the shot, but my table microphone. I am back. The other one I turned off already. That's just me muffling, I'm afraid, Ruth. That's me on a Saturday night. Need a bit more oomph. I think I only had one coffee today. Did I have two? No, I think I only had one coffee today, and usually have like 4 or 5 coffees a day. So maybe that's why this evening is like things didn't quite go right, because I only had one coffee. That could be the reason. I'm not liking this. I think it will be, I need to do a couple more rows. It will be all right, but I think it will be a little bit gappy. Can you see? And without the seed beads, just looks a little bit tighter. When I had a little go, I did ended up doing square stitch in the end, and that was holding it together better, I think. Again, where are those beads I had here? Where are they? Where things disappear? Where do things go? Not here. No, not on the top. No. Did I put it? No, can't see it. It's gone. When I won't need it, I shall find it. It's always the way, isn't it? When you're looking for something, no, it's not anywhere in sight. And then when you don't need it, then it just turns up. Can you hear the I don't know what they're watching. I was going to test the excitement too. TV too loud. Bless them. Well, it's day Saturday night as well, I guess. Right, so I went rogue with the bead, and I didn't pick up the right color there and there. I am just, no, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not going to take it back. I don't think it's as nice with the seed beads between it. Prefer with that, they fit together better. Maybe start with less super glue if you're adding 15s. I mean, let's have a go. Like this one is 8. This one is obviously was the 6. I think it's too big. It doesn't look nice, pleasing to the eye. But how many less are we going to start with? We could go down to 8. Let's have a look. I'm just going to use the same thread and go down to 8 and see what happens. Just do a little snippet. Let's bring these in. Let's start with these. I'm just going to use this what's on my mat. These colors. I often do this. I just thread one needle up and then I just keep going and trying little snippets as I go along. So the other one is just here. The TV isn't disturbing the live. Did you just text them to turn it down? Yes, I did. So in our I think it's modern technology is so funny. Like when Victoria, this was a few years ago. I think we were still in the old house, maybe. I don't know, but we were tucked up in bed. Yeah, we were in an old house, and we were tucked up in bed, and Victoria was listening to some music, and it wasn't loud, but it was like loud enough that I couldn't go to sleep. I was like hearing, I was hearing the sound was there. Oh no, I did not need it to do that, did I? Oh well, let's let's start it like that, because it will give me a firm bottom. But let's just start it with 4. So we're tucked up in bed, and I couldn't go to sleep, so I got my phone out and I text Victoria to turn the music down or turn it off. And Simon was like, "Did you just text her? Could you not just got up and gone and told her?" And I was like, "No, I just texted her." She did turn it down straight away, so it wasn't a problem at all. She's a good girl. And even now, like I do it more and more, like in the evening, I would text Lucy to like go to sleep now, because you go in and she's 14 now. It's 14 yesterday, my little baby girl. She's like 24 really. But sometimes I text her from bed, like, "Go to sleep now. Turn the computer off or whatever you're watching and go to sleep." So I did text Simon in the lounge to keep it down. Right. So this is, well, it would have been starting with 8, but I started with 4, because obviously I'm not going to bead the other way anyway, other side. I got my little samples on there, so therefore I don't need to. This will give me a tighter starting point. I just went all the way around. I added a seed bead in between every one of these. This one is 4, so we're using 4 super duos. Right, let's turn this around, and then I'm gonna go and add my second row. Well, actually my third row, if I count the base row. Trying to keep it nice and tight. Oh, Lucy's saying, "I just text my other half and ask him if it's coffee time yet." I like this texting idea. Yes. Well, you know, like we like I call well, Lucy calls me an oldie. She says to me sometimes like, "Oh, your mom, you're such an oldie," when like they do something and technology is so natural for them because they're growing up with it. And obviously, like for me, or like I guess for you as well, like you don't so much like even think about it, that you could do certain things with technology. And I do it all the time now. I text down or text up, or because I don't like shouting in the house. Like I would, when obviously they're upstairs, like kids are upstairs and I'm downstairs, and like you finish dinner, and I hate having to shout up on the stairs like, "Dinner is ready," or like, "Can you come down," or "Do this or do that." And sometimes I just like to send them a text. They never have their phone. They never have their phone further away than, I don't know, 2 feet from them anyway. So there's no reason they will get the text message before. Oh, Debbie's saying, "My neighbor across the road texts me and she's 88. Oh, bless. I know people text the person next to them. Oh, yes. So you should see us when we're playing like Monopoly or something like that. There may or may not be offers going around the table by text message. And we do that. And I'm just keep going around. I'm going to do 2 or 3 more rows, and then we can stop and have a look. Sometimes you just need to bead up a little bit so you can really see it, what you're doing. I'm turning back. We see. I think it's gonna look okay, but I think as Lorna said, maybe not. Maybe once we do more, maybe it will look alright. Oh, my hair. I said I was gonna tell you about my hair. So, my hair. On Thursday, I washed my hair. And so, you all know that, like, I stopped dyeing my hair about 4 years ago, and all I use is the John Frieda, like, highlight or blondening or lightening shampoo or whatever is it called. And last summer, when I think we came out of the lockdown, it was like August time-ish, there you could not buy that shampoo anywhere. It was like out of stock. Like Boots didn't have it. No, like you can buy blondening shampoo, but not that brand. So because I didn't have that one, I sticked with John Frieda, but instead of buying the lightening shampoo, I bought the purple shampoo, which is supposed to take like sort of the yellow tone away from your hair. Have I picked up the right one? No, I didn't, and I got an extra color there of the wrong one, but I'm just gonna carry on. So what's the boo-boo color? That one should be. That one should be. This one should be this. So that purple shampoo is destroyed my hair completely. And like on the side here, and that's why I cut the fringe to get rid of that really damaged ends. It was wiry, like it was horrible. So I cut it like a month ago, and it was all right. But I think because I cut it, I now have to use a hair straightener to straighten the bangs, so that my fringe out, so that it looks nice. And the more I straighten my hair, the more it becomes more wiry and wiry and wiry. So I was like, okay, not a problem at all. Last Thursday I thought, this Thursday I thought, I'll tell you what I do. I cut a little bit more off, like I cut all of these wiry bits off, and let's just see what happens. So I was hoping of this Audrey Hepburn look, like, with this small fringe. I thought it's gonna look cute. I thought it's gonna look beautiful. And instead of getting an Audrey Hepburn look, well, Simon said to me actually that I look like a German Shepherd, but I thought I looked like, what's his name? Joey Exotic, the Tiger King. That's how the haircut I'd given myself. So I desperately need to go to a salon and get it right and get it cut professionally. So I'm going to stop experimenting with my hair for now. I'm going to leave it for, you can't get an appointment for no money at the moment. But I'm going to leave it for a few weeks. I'm going to keep pinning it back, and then I'm going to go and get it professionally cut. Oh, sorry, I'm raising my hands. Let me sit up properly. So that's it. So instead of Audrey Hepburn, I got a Joey Exotic haircut. So I'm gonna pin it. It will grow. My hair does grow quite quick, so it will grow back. But it was it was a bit worrying first, and I did record, like on Thursday we were recording some videos on storage, like this video I want to do like on my favorite storage solutions, like a short video for YouTube, but I'm going to re-record it again next week. I'm going to do something with my hair, because when I was watching that video back, oh my word, my hair, I hated it. I hated it so much. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to do something with it. It will be all right. I hope. Do tell me, it will be all right. Kimberly's saying, I decided with this lockdown, I'm fed up with trying to cover the grey, so I'm now going grey naturally till my hairdresser comes next week. She can crop loads off. I think a lot of people are doing that. I got a friend and she's only in her 30s and she's got a lot of grey as well, and she like decided to embrace she called it the salt and pepper look. But and she looks really nice with it. I think there is something like aging gracefully, like there's something in really beautiful of letting the natural grey come out. I haven't got loads of grey hair, but I do have grey hair as well. They're popping up. I don't know where they're coming on. But what is it? What is it about grey hair that you never see it growing out, and like all of a sudden it's just like this long. It's just like 4 inches long. How does that happen? Like you never see like a half an inch. You never see it growing. It's like 4 inches long straight away. It just pops out. My nan, bless her, when my mum was 40, my nan was 27, 50, 15, 63. So my mum was 40, my nan was 63, and my mum at 40 had more grey hair than my nan at 63. So I'm hoping I'm going to be my nan, but it doesn't really matter. Julie's saying, Julie, last famous words. Yes, it will be okay, Kitty. I think we all have messed around with our hair this lockdown. But I think the fact, what like Simon said to me, like, I haven't touched my hair for over a year and a half, right? So we had the last haircut I had, it wasn't last year in December, it was December before. So almost a year and a half, I haven't cut my hair at all. And then I go and cut it the week before the hairdressers open. Lon is saying, yes, used to get blonde highlights. Now I have nature highlights, white patches mixed through that I don't have to pay for. I think definitely, Lorna, there is something so beautiful in grey. And you know, when I was talking about purple earlier and I said my cousin's nan, so this is not the nan we had together. This is on my cousin's mum's side. That lady, she had like a more like a whitish grey than a grey color, and she just used to get, I don't know what she used to put on it because it wasn't dyeing it. I don't know, but she always had like this purple shine, this purple wash to it, and I know other ladies can do it in other colors as well. So I can't wait to do that. I think I might do that. I might try it. If I was brave enough, I would go into Boots tomorrow and buy one of those. I would have like a rose pink. I would want to try rose pink hair. I think that would be cool. I don't know how I would look with it though, with rose pink. Maybe I need to find some of these apps, like you can do that. They show you with different color hairs. I'm not gonna go anymore. I think that looks alright. It's really stretchy. So if you wanted to do, can you see how much stretchy it is? If you wanted to do this with blue rinse, Trish is saying. That's just a typical response of a man, isn't it? Oh, yes. Oh, Lucy's saying I'm big 50 on my next birthday. Well, the 50 is the new 30, so don't worry about it. 50 is the new 30. So if you wanted to do this in the bangle and having a elastic band in the middle of it, so can you see how much this one stretches, and then this one stretches much more. You could do it with this one. I'm not sure about this, but you could definitely do it with that one. Right, it's 9:30. I'm I'm gonna do a couple more rows of that one, and then I'm gonna have to go because you know we made that. Lucy made me. Well, you all made me promise when I was talking the other night that there's no beading after 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go and get ready for bed. And we got our lovely Sunday beader tomorrow, which I'm not gonna say who it is. A very, very lovely lady. She's been around the community for a long time. You all know her. So you will have to wait in the morning and find out. I might even leave this mat here and just have a play with this tomorrow after the live and just finish it, just do a little bit more of it. I don't know what I'm going to do for the class. We will see. Maybe I do. I like magnetic clasp on these, to be honest, because they just sort of stay there. And with magnetic clasp, if you get into a situation where you flex your arm or wrist, not arm, flex your wrist, and I picked up the wrong color somewhere again, this one, yes. It will pop off and your bracelet won't break. I'm a January baby, Lucy's saying. Lucy's saying, oh, wonder who it is. Well, you have to find the ad tomorrow morning, lovely. Right. So, I'm not going to waffle on tonight. Come on, there is no time to do housework now. That can wait until tomorrow, I guess. But I'm going to go and get ready for bed. I really enjoyed this one. I love how it come together. I think I like it more without the beads and done with the beads. I like this. Oh, that's an idea. How about doing, instead of doing it flat, how about doing it, well, instead of doing it, I said the wrong thing. So instead of doing it in a circle, how about doing it from flat? I think that would look good. Maybe you could try that. Not tonight. I'm not going to try it tonight. I'm going to go, but I think that would look good. But I do like this monofilament, so I'm going to make the bracelet up and see how it comes about. The one with the size 15s does look all right as well, but I think this one is my favorite. I think that looks nice. Right, my lovelies. Ooh, flat, Claire is saying flat. Ooh, let's try it. I'll try it next time, or I'll try it during the week and I'll pop a picture up for you. I think it would look all right, flat. And we could just have maybe crystal beads on the side or seed beads, so we don't see that, yeah, because you need to bind those together. So if I added 2 seed beads and then I could add a crystal bead. Yep, got it. I'll trying it tomorrow for you. Flat will be good with a zigzag. Yeah, flat will be good, like coming up with the color, going back down, coming up, going back down. That would be really good as well, Carol. Very good idea. Lynn is saying, I like the flat idea. Lucy's saying, I'm impressed. Those colors are went together. Yes, but they look good. And even though I didn't like the aqua at the start, because all these beads, these are very different satin finishes, and this one has got a different shine to it. But I think it looks all right. I think actually it looks all right with it. Flat one, yes, love to the same. Maybe we have to do on the next one. I'm not sure. Pico edge. Ooh, that'd be yes. Ishla is saying, thanks, Kitty. It's the first time I have joined Saturday night. You were on tonic and really cheered me up. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. So this is on Saturday nights. If this is the first time you watched it, or I do it once a month. And I'm trying to do it the first Saturday of every single month. But obviously last weekend was Easter. So I didn't realize it when I put in the diet it was Easter. So I moved it to this weekend. Sometimes if I have got time, she gets excited when she gets an idea, doesn't she? Oh, yes, I do. You know me very well. Sometimes I try to put in a second one. I'll see how we go in this month, because actually in this month we got 5 Saturdays, I think. it's a long month. It's just how it works out. So I might do one, not next week and maybe the week after. I look at my diary and I look at what we got. Oh, next Saturday I got something else going on next Saturday. But I'll tell you about it later. I'll be back tomorrow night as well on my channel at 7 p.m. just for the Sunday night chit chat, when we just sort of chit chat what we're doing or what we're doing or what's happening. And I'll see you for that one, so you could join. That's only just sort of a half an hour, just a little chit chat. I got flowers to plant tomorrow and do all sorts of different things. So thank you so much for being here with me tonight, and I will see you tomorrow morning on Totally Beads, and then tomorrow night on mine. Everybody have a lovely weekend and have a lovely week in front of you if you don't catch me tomorrow, and I'll see you very, very soon.